Welcome to Echo Traders. It's Wednesday morning, about 8:25 a.m. My name is Dale Elliott. A trade that we're looking at this morning on the ES is for the market. The market price actually right now is 2029.00, and we're looking for the target of 2027.50. Now that's not very far, but it is in a couple of things that it'll do is one, it'll take out this year low, which is a little double bottom here, and project us in toward the SMA down here. And then with targets farther to the downside, as long as the market can continue to trade below our blue line, EMA. MACD at the top of your screen shows look for a downward trend, at least for a little while. So it's now 8:26. So we'll come back and keep you posted on how this year turns out. We have probably a little bit of a shift in direction at 9 o'clock, and then again at 9:30. Here we are back. It's about 6 minutes after 9. We put a resistance line on the chart here that the market has retested. We were looking for the market to take out this low. I'll get a hold of the ellipse for you right here. And that's like a half an hour ago or more. And the market has challenged that yellow horizontal and now is retesting the resistance. So we'll see maybe by the 9:30 whether we can get short targets filled or we're reversed and into long targets. We'll take a quick look at the long targets up here that we were looking at in the room. Here is 2038 area. It's quite a piece to go, but as long as you lock in a few dollars and you hang on to a trade, every trade won't be perfect, but we still have targets to the downside. We're still in a short position here on ES this morning. The sideways movement from about 7 o'clock till 9, a 2-hour endurance test, if you will. Here we are 28 minutes after 9, and it's still no farther ahead than we were pretty near an hour ago. So what we're looking for right now is the momentum to come in at the 9:30 and push us to our targets one at a time. To the downside, hopefully, but if we're wrong, we're wrong. Every trade is not a winner.
No, but
Okay, we've made our 2027.50. The market's right there right now. And we'll look for our next target to the downside. We'll come back in a few moments and update. So we have our SMA here. We're looking for the SMA to do the same thing, be retested here. Our yellow ellipse over here, we were looking for this year market to take out that low. I'm just going to bring that ellipse over and explain the market challenged it and now has not only challenged and broke it, but also in this year next candle that took us down through our target here has retested that that same line, that same horizontal, 202825. Now the market is now below our SMA and is doing very similar as it did here, is retesting right there. So our next target comes in down here. And there is one little caveat to this. There's also a spot here that we'll look for a retest, and that number is 2025.75. Okay, we took the ellipse off here at this here little double bottom here at 2026.00, and we put a black arrow on down over on the left hand side at that same spot. Our next target, 2024.75, has been reached. We figured there'd be a little turbulence to the sideways action at 2025.75, and right now it looks like that hasn't been a problem, but we'll look for a retest of that in the next candle or so. We have targets farther to the downside on ES this morning. Next target is 2023.25. We also have a little disturbance to come in here at 2023.75. 44 seconds. There we are. 23.75 right there. A little disturbance happening as we speak. Now, another target to the downside before the 100, the bottom of this here swing, is 2021.25. We'll also try to get to that target. Now we know that our money off or lock in is 2023.25 in blue, and we have a money off emblem signaling that you should seriously consider bringing that stop down and locking in a little more money. If you're not in the pecking order here and it reaches here, tags it, retreats to the upside, you give back those winnings, you won't be happy. So 2023.25 has been reached. I'll put the crosshairs on there. 2023.25. It is a money off target. Now beyond that, we still have up here, we have a countdown timer of this candle. It's 1 minute and 18 seconds left to go. We'll look for an extra 6 ticks beyond, or a point and a half on ES, beyond the 2325. You can do the math.
Don't forget.
Okay, so here's our target, and we had the pullback up to the 61, as Dave was saying in the room, that we look for this year a move to hold here, and it did. It broke it up by a tick or two, not a big deal, and it did hold as resistance, and not only retested the 2023.25, but has come down toward our next target areas. Next target areas are on the left. I'll put the crosshairs 2021.5, and in purple 2021.25. A little harder to get to, but well worth the wait. You've put in the time to get into a trade, all the sideways action. If that didn't take you out, you're still making money. Now all you have to do is put in another, 15 minutes, mostly to get your money. But hopefully take some money where you're supposed to. All right, here we are. It's now 10:23. Those targets have been reached at 2021.50 and 2021.25. As we speak, the market is there. Till next time, trade well, my friends. You also have a larger time frame target, 2020 point. You'd round that up to 25 or down to 00. Should get there. Okay, the market has made it to the longer time frame target right here that we were mentioning. So without further ado, till next time, trade well.